Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. If you're new to my channel, you're very welcome. My name is Busola. I'm a final year medical student living in Nigeria. I make videos about medical school, health and lifestyle generally. If you've not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button right now and check out all my other videos. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing the medical student tag, and it's very strange that I actually haven't done this video yet. I just realized it and I was like, you know what, let's do this video. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. So I got some questions off YouTube and I'm just going to be answering those questions. Okay, so it says, what's your name? My name is Oluwabusola Adejuigbe. What's the name of your medical school? Like I said before, I am a Nigerian medical student. I school in Nigeria and my school is Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife. What year are you in? I am currently in my 6th and final year. Did you have to drop anything or anyone that you loved because of medical school? If you did, what? So this is quite tricky. I didn't really have to particularly cold turkey drop anything or stop doing anything because of medicine, but what I did have to do was cut down on a lot of things. I have quite a lot of interests. I have a lot of things that I love to do and that I feel like I'm good at, but because of medical school I haven't been able to properly explore all those interests. For example, when I felt like I could do YouTube and I could enjoy it, I actually did start. But the thing is that I can't really be as consistent as I would have loved to be in pursuing YouTube. Like the normal me, like I would have been more consistent with YouTube than I am like this. I would probably be releasing videos like 4 times a week or something, but now it's like between 1 to 2 times a week. That's when I'm even posting anything at all. So another thing is also my baking. I started a baking business that was thriving a lot. Like it was actually doing really well. I was really good. I had a good customer base and people loved my baking, and people still do actually. But because of medical school, a lot of times I had to stop baking. Sometimes if exams are coming, especially final exams, I may quit like 3 months in a row, and it just doesn't make things easy because my customers can't really bank on me. You know, I can't count the number of times that I've had to turn customers down just because of medical school. So those are some of the things that I had to do, just dial a lot of things down, and yeah, it has really slowed the progress of a lot of things down. But yeah, it is what it is, to be honest. When it comes to people, I would not say that I have lost people because of medicine. I feel like I've become less close to a lot of friends that I used to have because of medical school, but I don't really see it as a loss in that way because the people who are in my life, the people who were meant to be in my life are still in my life, and so I don't really count losing people as a loss anymore. I used to before, but I don't really count it as a loss anymore, and I don't have any grudges with anybody. I'm still friends with all of my friends, just that we may not be as close as we used to be. So it's not a big deal. There's no, you know, bad blood, there's no bad energy. It's not like, oh, I lost you and then bye, like my life is better off without you. No, I don't think that way. I just feel like, yeah, it is what it is. Like we have different paths in life and you've gone your own way, I have gone my own way. I wish you well and I hope you wish me well as well. How often do you cook and how many times do you eat in a day? So how often do I cook? When school is in session, I cook like I think every week. Actually, I think I cook every week, and I bulk cook. Like during the weekend I cook in bulk and I just put everything in my fridge, and every day I just pop them in the microwave oven and I eat as I go. About how many times I eat in a day, it honestly depends, but on most days I think I eat about 3 times in a day, and then I have snacks in between as well. But I feel like it's important to mention that my eating habits have been much worse. Like I feel like I have grown so much. A few years ago, in my earlier years in medical school, I had a terrible eating habit. I never used to eat and I never really saw it as a problem until I got sick and I realized that, you know what, like you are actually being very irresponsible with this thing, and I had to actually start making conscious efforts to be better with my eating. And even though it's not perfect now, but I feel like I've grown so much over the years. What's my opinion about dating in medical school? I think that yes, definitely you should date in medical school. I have dated a lot in medical school because most of my adult life has been in medical school, so it would be crazy for me not to date in medical school. I have, but one thing I haven't done is date a medical student or date a medical doctor. I just don't feel like it's a thing that can work. I have a lot of male medical students and male doctor friends, but yeah, that's like the best, like that's like the farthest it can go, honestly. I can't actually start an actual romantic relationship with them. It just doesn't work. I just don't feel like, from the vibes I just get, I just honestly don't feel like it will work. I know a lot of people who do it, and yeah, they are super cute and super amazing, but I think for me, I just don't see it as a thing. How many hours do you study in a day? To be honest, I don't have a particular set time or number of hours that I have to study in a day. And that's because my schedule in medical school is very unpredictable. Like, it's actually very unpredictable. You know, it's not steady. It's not a steady thing. Some days I may leave my room, say 7 a.m. and I won't come back until like 9:30 p.m. And other days I'm back early, like I'm back like 1 p.m, 2 p.m. So it just depends on how the day is going. If I have a lot of free time, where I'm not in the hospital and I'm back home early, then I'll study for longer than I would study on busy days, on days where I'm in the hospital for the major part of the day. So it just honestly depends. There's no set amount of hours that I have to study, honestly. How many hours do you sleep in a day? Also, like I said, it also depends on what I have to do and how much is pending. In medical school, especially in this year, like in final year, I would say maybe like 4 hours. I probably sleep like 4 hours because a lot of the time I have to click, I have to prepare a presentation, I have to do this and that. So a lot of the time I either wake up very early or sleep very late. So yeah, that's just like it's not predictable like that, but yeah, I think on the average maybe like 4 hours ish. How would you describe your channel? My channel is about medical school. It's about medical school, and then a bit of lifestyle, a bit of travel here and there, but majorly about medical school, vlogs about medical school, helpful tips about medical school, and so on, and me just narrating my experiences about medical school. My favorite quotes, I think there are like 3. One is try to enjoy problem no dey finish. Then we can do hard things. We can do hard things is a quote that I saw in a book. The title of the book is Untamed and it's by Glennon Doyle. It's an amazing book. We can do hard things, and it just spoke a lot to me. And especially this year, like this year 2020, that a lot of things have just been moving completely mad. Like, I just feel like everything is so hard. And yeah, that quote is something that I hold on to, honestly. Like, we can do hard things. The third quote has to be everything good will come. I feel like it's self-explanatory as well. It's also a book. It's the title of a book by, I think, Sefi Atta. I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, I'll put the title here. My best medical school memory. What's my best medical school memory? I think if it's like strictly medical school, I think it has to be my bedside exam in gynecology in 5th year. I absolutely loved, that exam, and it just boosted my confidence a lot, honestly. My worst medical school memory. Is something that I'm not ready to talk about yet. I'm going to get into it, I promise. I'm going to get into it, okay? But I'm not ready to talk about it yet. But, sometime soon, I'm going to talk about it, okay? What do you do in your free time? In my free time, I bake, I cook, I try new recipes. I absolutely love that. I read a lot of books as well, and then I talk to my friends. Like, a lot of the time when I'm free, I'm on FaceTime with my best friends, and yeah, we could be on FaceTime for hours. Like, sometimes we'll just be on FaceTime and just be doing whatever it is we are doing individually, but just knowing that, you know, there's somebody there is just, you know, awesome. And every now and then we'd be like, oh, are you there? Oh, okay. And then we'll like gist a little bit and then go back to what we're doing. One thing I've been doing a lot in my free time now is researching stuff about YouTube, like video editing, how to gain more followers, how to grow more on YouTube. I've been doing a lot of research on YouTube, so I do that a lot in my free time as well. Do you know what you want to specialize in? If you do, what? I don't know what I want to specialize in yet. And honestly, I don't feel any sort of pressure to choose right now. I have quite a number of my cousins who are doctors, so you know, a lot of them told me like, you don't pressure yourself into sticking to a specialty while you're in medical school. Just enjoy everything and soak everything in, and when you're done you can choose. And that's honestly what I'm doing. I'm just enjoying and going with the flow. But I would say that the rotations that I've really enjoyed most in my entire time in medical school have to be obstetrics and gynecology and psychiatry. Tips for future medical students: number one, be sure that this is what you want to do before you get into medical school. Number two, take care of yourself. Like, prioritize yourself, take care of yourself, just look after yourself. Like, when you get to medical school, you need to take care of yourself. You need to prioritize yourself. Your mental health is very important, you guys. I know what I'm saying, it's very important. Take care of yourself. Number three, eyes on the prize. Like, eyes on the prize. You know where you are going, so just focus on that. You're not like anybody, nobody else is like you. You are not running a race with other people. You are on your own lane, so just tailor your journey to yourself. Focus on your focus. And yeah, that's it. We've come to the end of this video. I absolutely enjoyed filming again today. Like, you guys, I'm actually glad to be back. I'm glad to be back to filming. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and yeah, check out all my other videos. Share, like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to be kind to yourself and be kind to others. I will see you in my next one. Bye.